Hi there, I'm Julie Leigh with Issaquah Myofascial Release. I'm an occupational therapist and myofascial release therapist. Today we're going to go over an exercise to get into the piriformis or external hip rotators while seated on a 4-inch therapy ball. Just a quick anatomy review on where we're going to be positioning the ball. This is the edge of the sacrum here, and this space is where the sciatic nerve exits the pelvis. This is exactly where you're going to put the ball, on that edge of the sacrum. If you're treating the right side, this would be right on the edge of the right sacrum. It's not going to be under the sit bone, and it's not going to be on the hip bone there, but on the edge of the sacrum, okay? The best way to get to it is to have the leg externally rotated, as if you're crisscross applesauce like I'm seated right now, okay? I'm going to treat my left side, so just to show you how to get yourself positioned. Again, it's not going to go right on the coccyx or the tip of the tailbone. It's going to go on the edge of the sacrum. You're going to find that side that you want to treat and then slowly shift your weight onto that side. You should feel an ooh spot there. It should feel nice and tender. When you find that, cross your leg over the opposite side. And again, shift and scroll just slightly, maybe up and down a little bit, and maybe just a hair side to side until you find a really tender spot. I'm on mine right now, so I'm going to sink right where I am. Just try to take a few deep breaths and settle into that tension. It can be really sensitive there, and it may even temporarily reproduce sciatic symptoms or the pain that radiates down the back of the leg. If you have tightness in the length of the hamstring compressing the sciatic nerve, this can really help that. Try to stick with it as long as you can. And just work with your breath. If you need to come out at any point, you can do that. Take a deep breath in. Just note where you feel tension. Try to send your breath into that spot. And imagine that you can create some space there. Softening into those tender spots. Fully letting go with the exhale. This exercise is a little more intense than the one that we do recline, so if this is a little bit too much for you, you can try moving to a softer surface, like trying it on the bed or rugged or carpeted area. I'm on a hard floor here with my yoga mat, so I'm getting a lot of feedback from the floor. But if you need to lessen it, you can move to a softer surface or go back to the reclined stretch that we did, laying on the back. Permission to move if you need to. Keep working with the breath. Your weight should be shifted onto that side where the ball is and the knee that's crossed over the opposite side. You may notice your body wanting to pivot or unwind a little bit. Perfectly natural. I feel my tight spots from hiking yesterday. I'm gonna have to do the other side too. It's that hurt so good kind of feel. Breathing, feel the tappy stretching, butter melting. You should feel the heat in the hip. Just means you're getting into the release. Try to stick with it a few more minutes and wait a little longer. I'm still making contact with the ball in the same spot, even though my body's unwinding around it a little bit. The clock doesn't start over until you fully come off the ball. Just try to stay with it. Notice connections in other areas, like into the back. You may notice that your arm's getting tired. Have to build a tolerance to that. If you feel like you need to come out, slowly uncross the leg, shift off the ball, shake it out. Notice what you feel. I feel a lot less tension in my head. That feels a lot better. I'm gonna have to do the right side. Keep repeating as often as you need to, and come back to it throughout the day. I hope this helps. Let me know how you're feeling afterwards. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.